Hello, everyone. This is Frazelma Lynn, the Parenting 911 Coach. And here we are for our final day of the holiday family fun 5-day challenge. Amazing that it's already been, a whole week. But we've had fun every single day. And we're happy that you're back to join us today. So, this is our final day. We've learned a lot of things. We've talked about several things that we can do over the holiday for our family. So, on our final day, we're going to learn one more thing. And with each day, we've given a list of things that you can do because we want you to have a plan so you are prepared each day for family fun. So now I'm trying to work some of the other devices, but I'm going to pull up what we need so we can get started. As you join, you're welcome to say hello in the chat. And I hope you can see my screen. Yes, we are up and running. So, welcome to day 5, the final day of the Holiday Family Fun 5-day challenge. And we've challenged you each day to do different things with your children, either starting early or today is probably the last day that they will be in school, and you'll have plenty to do with them starting today. I again am Frazelma Lynn. I am the Parenting 911 Coach, and Parenting 911 is where we provide strategies to empower parents to nurture and grow in areas of deeper communication, in areas of building a strong family structure and maintaining it, and also in having a confident, success driven mindset. Now, here I am, and I am a retired teacher and school administrator. My husband and I are parents of 6 adult children and 8 grandchildren. Even in all of that, I've had a bout with cancer, and it was in my sinuses where they had to remove half of my face, but I am still here, grateful to God. And I'm not just surviving, I am thriving and moving forward. So now I am a parenting coach. And even though throughout my career I coached parents along the way, now it is my focus. All right. So we don't want to allow the Grinch to steal another Christmas. He can't take away the fun anymore. We are now equipped with things we can do with our family to build relationships, to bond, to laugh, to just have fun together over the Christmas holidays. On the very first day, we talked about experiencing new things. Just do something new that you've not done before. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant, doesn't have to cost you a dime. You can go in your kitchen and probably find the most amazing things that you've never done before. And you and your children can learn some new things. I remember one summer, the grandchildren, we were cooking, and I think we were making ginger cookies. And one of them said, "Well, I've never tasted ginger before." So, of course, learning new experiences every day, I allowed them to just put a little on their finger and taste the ginger. I said, "Now, this is the flavor that makes, ginger cakes and ginger cookies and whatever is ginger ish. This is the flavor that makes it taste like that." And they were like, "Well, it's not sweet." I said, "No, that's why you add the sugar. But do something new and a new experience every day with your children while they are home for the holidays." If you have not already, please join the Frazelma Teaching Parents VIP Facebook group. Make sure it's the VIP group and share with us some things that you're trying and learning and doing and enjoying. We want to hear about your experiences. The fun and games that we've talked about are all categorized into 4 different learning development areas. And so on Tuesday, we started with the first learning development area, and that was the intellectual development. So make sure that you always expand your child's mind. Always enhance and enrich their thought process, their mental capacity, their intellect. And one easy way, parents, to do that is to ask questions. Ask them the how and the why and the what would happen if we tried something different. Ask them the cause and effect type of questions also. If we do this, then what will happen? If we move it this way, then what do you think will be the result? Help them with problem solving skills that always um it stretches their minds, it stretches their thoughts. So intellectual development should always be a part of whatever you're doing, especially right now. They'll be home for Christmas. Make them think, make them wonder, make them ponder, make them try to come up with different endings to stories, different scenarios. What if we do this or that? So we gave you a lot of different games to help them just building and expanding their intellect. Uh, Rubric's Cube was one of them. We also included that when we talked about motor skills, just, manipulating things with your hands. On the third day, which was Wednesday, we talked about language development. Talk to your children, not talk down to them and not talk at them. Don't lecture them, but have conversations. Have real conversations. Let them ask questions and give them truthful answers. Talk to them and enjoy them. Enjoy how their minds think. Talk to them. We talked about learning a new language. That would be a great thing to start. Uh, and then, the technology jumped ahead of me. But that would be a great thing to start. Learning a new language, learning sign language. Come up with your own language at home and learn a different language that nobody else knows but just you and your children. But do something new with language development. Increase your vocabulary. Everybody choose a big word so we can say and find the definition, figure out how to incorporate that in your everyday language. See who can use the most vocabulary words that you all have chosen, each day. But language development. Then, sorry, went backwards. Then on yesterday, we talked about motor skills. We need to move. I like to move it, move it. We've got to move around. We've got to get up, get away from the video games and move around. So you and your family, every day for at least 30 minutes or an hour, you should come up with something that you want to do, something where you have to get up and move around the whole family, whether it's riding bikes or walking or going to the park and swinging or whatever it might be. Come up with a way for you all to move around. One of my students, I want to say he's in 5th grade. I asked him what was he going to do during the holidays, and he thought about it for a few seconds. He said, "Well, I think I'm going to sleep." I said, "You're going to sleep the entire 2 weeks you're going to hibernate? You're not a bear. And he laughed and he said, no, but I'm going to sleep a lot. And I thought, well, you need to move around. And so I asked him, I said, are you going to exercise? Are you going to ride bikes? And he went, no, I just want to stay in bed. So we parents have to make sure we encourage our children to get up and move around. Add that into your soft schedule for each day. Do motor skills, move around, get outside if possible. I know you may be joining us from a place where there's snow, and I've lived in the snow, but get out and have a snowball fight. Do something, but move around. Now, today, we're going to talk about social emotional etiquette development. Yeah, we've got to learn that there has to be an etiquette, a way to do things socially, a way to manage things emotionally. So for a few minutes we're going to talk about that. When you're doing that, when you're working on the social skills, and that is a big issue today in our society, having social skills. The thing about social skills, even emotional skills, it's all about realizing everybody is important. Everybody. We get in this world where we think it's just us, it's only us. But no, it's about everybody. We have to control ourselves. We have boundaries. Everybody should. Everybody is important. We shouldn't go out of our way to hurt someone's feelings or to do something that's disrespectful towards someone else, mainly because we don't want anyone to do that to us. We want people to respect us. We want to make sure that people are concerned about the things we need, just like we need to be concerned about the things other people need. We need to learn to be compassionate towards others and empathetic towards others, caring about others as well as caring for ourselves. One of my big issues is the character traits that schools, teachers, school staff members are being pressured to teach children. Do you understand, parents? Character traits should be taught at home. We as parents should be the ones teaching our children kindness, thoughtfulness, compassion towards others. We should be the ones that should be developing our children's leadership skills, helping them be innovative, coming up with new ideas, being creative. We should be the ones that are helping our children to be more effective with the things that they are doing. It's our responsibility to teach our children to be resilient, to be courageous. It's our responsibility to teach our children not to harm others, not to be bullies, not to be mean to other people just because. So, social emotional etiquette is really a big deal for us at this point. While we have them for 2 weeks at home, parents, let's make sure that we're teaching them how to play fairly, how to take their turn, how to not get so upset when it's not their turn, how to have good sportsmanship, how to not throw a tantrum because they're losing, but how to have resilience and grit, how to dig in and just do their best to win. How to follow the rules, not cheat, not try to manipulate anything, but follow the rules. How to have a group project and everybody do their part. Everybody bring something to the table. How to not allow others to carry the load and you sit back and do nothing. How to care about people and children that may be in facilities because of their health. They may be in the hospital or in mental health facilities or in nursing homes. And we should care about those people, maybe creating cards or some type of gift that we can share with those people who are in facilities, adults as well as children, the elderly also. Um, we should have a kindness challenge. That's a great thing. Have a kindness challenge with your children to see who can be the kindest of all. And then, of course, different types of board games where you have to talk to one another. And, of course, with board games, you're always learning to be patient while someone thinks through their strategy, whether it's Battleship or Connect Four or Jenga or Candyland, whatever the game may be, Scrabble or Monopoly or the game of life or checkers or chess, any of the games we play, we're teaching our children social and emotional skills. We're teaching them etiquette. We're teaching them how to care about everybody and not just themselves. All right. So, one of the other things I want to mention, I mentioned on yesterday about a little talking points card game. It's a set of cards and it gives you prompts to help you start great conversations with your children. I shared a couple on yesterday. I want to make sure I share a couple today. One of them says, "What do you admire most about your parents?" What a great question to ask your children over the holidays. What do you admire most about me or about your dad or about your grandparents? What is it that you admire most about us? Now, some of them, based on their age, you might have to define the word admire to them so that they are clear on what you're asking. But what a great conversation starter. And then another one was, what was the happiest day of your life so far? And it would be great for you and the children to share that type of thing, a great conversation starter. Now, I'm going to come back to the game. Technology is an area where we really have to work on the social and emotional etiquette. For some reason, our young people tend to think that it's okay to be mean, hurtful, um, and to bully other people on social media where you're not face to face. So one of the principals, the administrators of a school, that type of principal, mentioned to me that it's really becoming more and more, um, I guess, convenient for our young people to threaten and bully and say hurtful things on social media and then get everyone stirred up that's a part, that's a friend of that person, get people stirred up about wanting to fight that person and things, the drama behind it. And then they bring that to school with them on the next day or over the weekend. And now you have this pot that's stirring, that's boiling at a boiling point when all of these children get to school. So, parents, we are responsible for monitoring what our children are doing or saying, the bullying and all of that. We are responsible for supervising them on their social media, Make sure, parents, that you also um, activate the parent control the parts of the device. Make sure you go in and activate the parent control so that you can at least try to guide and steer people away from your child's games and social media that don't belong there. But we have to do a better job of monitoring this. You cannot give your child cell phones and different devices and feel that set it and forget it type of mentality. No, you still have to monitor those devices, especially. Now, some parents don't allow their children to have social media until a certain age. I think that's great because along with social media comes drama. Along with drama, you're going to have incidences in the community and at school that are going to cause additional problems, whether it's out of school suspension or in school suspension or even expulsion. But be very, very careful to monitor what your children are doing on social media. Now, here are some questions. This is game time for you, parents. You can name the best 5 qualities you admire in your children, and you can write them down. You can share them with your children. You can text them to your children, but share them with us as well. You can talk to your child about what makes a good friend. In dealing with some of the children that I work with, I'm finding out that even those in middle school, many of them don't know how to be a good friend. Another one is, when was the last time you said I love you to your child? Was it this morning? Do you do it every day? Do you just do it on occasion? Do you just do it whenever you might think about it and you're in a good mood and everything's going well? Do you ever say it? Some parents don't. This is a great time to start saying it if you're a parent that doesn't normally say, I love you. Children need to hear it. And finally, tell of a time you taught your child how to solve their problem in a positive way, not in a way where you told them, go and curse them out, or honey, you're going to go and whip their behind. No, we as parents have to come up with better ways to solve problems and better ways to teach our children how to solve problems. Now, again, if you have not joined the Frazelma Teaching Parents VIP Facebook group, please do so. And for everyone who registered, you get a free gift and it will be emailed to you. Thank you so much for registering. That helped us. We were also able to use those names to pull for our prizes. And so each day we pulled a name and we have prizes ready for everyone. They will go out through email today today also, along with um whatever we have for whatever you ask for. So we have thank yous that will go out by email. We have the free gifts that will go out by email to those people who registered. And we have a free ebook that will go out to everyone that registered. Now, I hope that we have given you enough ideas and tips and wonderful games and happy things to end the year strong. Now, my question is, what's your plan for 2023? Do you have a plan for how you're going to start off the year strong? Here is an invitation to all parents, those who work 100%. When they're at work, you give it all you got. And then for those who function as leaders on their 9 to 5 or their 8 to 4 or 7 to 3, for those who are exhausted at the end of a workday, they are completely empty at the end of a workday. And for those who can't seem to have that same control at home that you have at work, you need to schedule a strategy session with me so we can make a plan for your family for 2023. If you normally have chaos at your house, no structure, no discipline, no routine, no rules, oh my goodness, you need to schedule a strategy session with me. Go to www.parenting911.org and schedule a strategy session. We need a plan for you and your family for 2023. All right. Finally, all working parents, this is definitely a group session for you. I am launching a new group session. It's called Home is Your Business Too. And it is to help you create your plan and get everything working smoothly at home, just as things work smoothly at work. This group session will start January 8th, which is a Sunday afternoon. It will be a 12-week program. 12-week program. We'll meet 30 to 45 minutes each Sunday for 12 weeks. You can scan the barcode that will take you straight to the program for you to choose it, get registered, take care of payment, everything. Everything will be there. So please join in and let's get things running smoothly, much smoother for 2023 than 2022. I'm going to end with this testimonial. And this person took the program. We went through the program, and they said at the very end, "You saved my family." And it was chaotic in her family when she came to me. We worked on structure, and this was one of the questions I asked her. I said, "Have you ever been a supervisor at work?" She laughed. She said, "Well, all of my jobs I ended up being a supervisor." So I said, "Well, as a supervisor, did you do all the work for everyone?" She said, "Absolutely not. I made sure they knew what to do, and then I monitored them." I said, "Exactly. Remember, we're leaders at home. We're supervisors at home." And she looked, and she thought, I said, "We forget that home needs our supervision too." So I'm just making sure everyone knows. Let's make 2023 even better. Join the group session. I'll go back to the scan once more in case someone still wants to scan it. But join the group session and let's start off 2023 with a bang. Let's get everything lined up for home so that we don't have to juggle everything so harshly. We can do things smoothly and not miss a beat. All right. I thank you all so much for joining me for 5 days in this fun challenge. I hope that you all enjoy the holidays with your family. I hope you build relationships. I hope that the bond gets stronger and stronger. I hope you and your children laugh. And I hope, parents, that you enjoy this amazing journey of being a parent. It is a once in a lifetime journey because your children will only be this age one time. Thank you so much. And I look to talk with you throughout the rest of this year and 2023.